Hi Libra, how's it going? We're here with your reading, what you need to know for August. The first card that we have out is Page of Pentacles. Some of you, you can find that you have been trying to help and it can be becoming a little bit stressful at this point. So you can be giving help or you can be receiving help or like trying to help yourself with something. Feels like trying to do it at a time where you may be like, I want to help, but I don't know what's going to work. So it can be you wanting to help another person and being like, what do I do? Like, how do I help them? Or it can be something with yourself that you're looking to help yourself with where you're like, I don't know what's going to work or what's going to help this situation. And it can also be somebody coming through and wanting to be helpful, but you can have mixed feelings about this. Okay. Whatever this is that's been needing to be figured out, I'm seeing the entity that has an intention to help, I'm seeing there be confusion over what's actually going to help or what's actually going to work or what's actually needed, like those types of things. What is the solution, it feels like even? That is going to be clarified in the month of August, I am seeing. It goes from there being like, what is it? You know what this is even reminding me of? Just an example of a way this can manifest to more clearly sort of talk about the energy. It feels like, you know, when you're looking for a diagnosis and it's something where you're like, is it this, is it that, like, is this gonna help, like, what's gonna be the thing? And it's like trying to figure that thing out because it's not a straightforward process. Ace of Swords will be that moment when you figure it out, where it's like you get the diagnosis or you realize like what's been bothering your stomach when you've been eating, you know, or like what the actual issue was in your relationship with that person. It can be like that type of thing where you may have been trying to put your finger on something and that is actually going to be taking place. And then I'm seeing like maybe you weren't able to move forward or something was like delayed or stopped or paused until you figure this out. Once I'm seeing this gets figured out, which it will, then I'm seeing you're able to move forward and move forward like as quickly as you want after that point. But you could have felt like there was a part of you that couldn't sort of move forward until this was figured out, until this was settled, like that type of thing. I'm seeing you have a lot of energy in the month of August. It feels like especially after this is figured out. Because I'm seeing you be quick to take action after that. Yeah, something major is going to come to light here. This also means that a plan can move forward or plans can be devised, made. This can also be help or assistance or guidance that comes just at the right time. Oh, what's this about? I want to clarify one of the cards here. Hold on. What is the problem? Okay. What's gonna help? Figuring that out. Or like, this can even be like what to do, that being figured out. Things becoming clear. You can move forward, so you're not like stuck within that anymore. There is a plan that will be coming to light, but I feel like there's slight doubt about this, but I don't understand why there would be doubt about it. If you feel like I have the answer here, like I know what to do, or I'm having like a breakthrough or an epiphany or like a premonition here about something, Eight of Swords is feeling like there being doubt that this is going to like create maybe the type of change or the type of effect that you need it to. I'm seeing that happen. I'm not seeing this necessarily be based on reality. This feels more like a fearscape type of thing that comes up. where you could have been like, did I actually figure this out? So you're paused in the beginning, then it feels like you can move forward, but then I'm seeing there almost look like there's another pause. Why do you have the Ace of Swords and then the Two of Swords? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, two of Swords to Ace of Swords makes sense because it's like needing to see something or gain clarity. Ace of Swords will be that moment of clarity, but why is it backwards? Why is there Ace of Swords, which will be the epiphany, the clarity, the breakthrough, the understanding, the truth? And then how do you get to the Two of Swords? It feels like you getting in your own way here. Because it feels like I have the answer, but then Eight of Swords is feeling like, do I have the answer? But it's like, you do. Why are you doing that to yourself? Let yourself have this, whatever it is. You'd just be getting in your own way at that point. Because I'm seeing it be like, the answer, you have the answer, and then you almost like not recognizing that or not seeing it because of being like doubtful or something about it, that like that's really the thing, but that is really the thing, and you need to trust that and move forward with it. Like, allow yourself to take this and then be like, okay, I'm gonna try this out and like see what happens now and move forward. So I'm seeing like the plan, the next steps coming to light and what to do, but then your doubt sort of being like, is that? But it's like, it is. I don't understand what's happening over here. You're just overthinking it. You're being guided to move through with this. So at that point where you get some type of like idea or clarity or that moment where it's like, is this the thing? You need to act on it then and don't question yourself. You have to move forward with it. Getting help with something that's been confusing or just that you've been trying to figure out. Yeah, you could have felt like, I don't have the answer, I can't move forward. I want to move forward. I want to have something that I can do here. And it's like, then you get the answer and you're like, but is this like the right way to be? Is this the answer? It's like, it is. You need to just move forward with this. It's like, why is there a question after the Ace of Swords? It just doesn't make sense. So this is just you and your self-doubt happening here. It's like that thing where you solve the equation in class and you're supposed to like raise your hand now and give the answer and you're like, but did I actually? Like, stop doubting yourself here. It just feels totally like coming from a place of like overthinking or self-doubt, like that type of stuff. Okay. Some of you, this has to do with you trying to stabilize something that's going on. It can be like, I'm trying to save money. It can be, I'm trying to stabilize my energy levels. It can be, I'm trying to like secure a living situation. Lots of different things that this can be, but it's what's going to allow you to feel safe, secure, stable, and like things are sort of in their place and you have what you need too. For some of you, this has to do with your resources. So yes, finances can be in it, but it can be also like, this can be about your attention span. It can be about your energy. It can be about your vitality. It can be about your health. It can be about your body. It can be about living situations. So many different things that this can be. But you'll know for you based off of what you're sort of working towards and trying to do here, trying to achieve. Going to put things where they need to be. And you'll be able to move forward with the plan then. I think too that when something popped up and it was not like an easy find as far as like the solution or figuring something out, you could have gotten really discouraged about that. like, oh, I don't have the answer immediately right now in this moment, and then like shutting down a little bit, like doubting yourself, questioning yourself. But what I'm seeing is that like the answer comes to light for you, and you're meant to be like, oh, like this is what I had been like trying to figure out this whole time, and then it's there for you. But that sort of leftover doubt from being in some type of confusion feels like it's sort of bleeding into this moment that's meant to be a moment of clarity for you. Of like, oh, that's what was going on, I'm seeing. This is an opportunity for you to feel like you can relax, feel like things are stable, feel like things are secure. Put your mind at ease, put your mind at rest. This is a huge win for you. We're ending with 6 of Wands here. There is going to be a huge, huge, huge win for you in the month of August, I'm seeing. And you do get assistance with this. But know that you can be helping yourself too. A practical approach is the best one until you figure something out, and then you can move forward with it. Plan coming to light. Yeah, some of you could have been worried about like finances or something like that. You know, now that I'm looking at it, 8 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles can be like, I'm worried about my stability, or like your stability, your health, like anything having to do with your resources. Of course, finances can be involved in this. You taking action once you have this clarity is going to be really pivotal to your success here. Important. But yeah, you'll feel like you're reunited again with a part of yourself that's very inspired and motivated and wants to move forward and has the energy to do so. Because before, when you were going through this, it could have like knocked your motivation a little bit, like thrown you off. Because you're like, why isn't this making sense? Or like, what is this? I'm trying to figure it out. To sort of achieve what you're trying to achieve here. The answer is becoming clear. They definitely weren't in the beginning, but then I'm seeing things really be clarified for you. And trust that you found this. Trust that you have been, like, you found the answer. You've been given the answer. Like, you got the answer. Feels like you also need to, like, bring your mentality, like, back on the page where it needs to be. And then you'll be moving forward. Yeah, it feels like you could have had this situation could have like split you in two a little bit, and it's about uniting yourself again to be able to move forward. If you have some type of goal to stabilize, secure, save something, like those types of things, that's going to be happening. Yeah, it feels like stabilizing. So this thing stabilizes, right? Then down here, I'm seeing there be like another chapter that opens after that with Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. It shows that there's going to be an opportunity for, rather than something to just feel stable, it can really like increase to the ideal level that you need it to. Another example, it can be like, my health is now stabilized, and now the next chapter that's opening is one where I feel like I can thrive within my health. It can be like that type of thing. Or like things stabilize financially for me, and then rather than it just staying like that, now this opens up the opportunity for there to be a big increase in things. It will be like that type of thing. And it feels too like this is about like parts of yourself that had been sort of like disconnected before, like coming back together, and there being like a lot of like this being a big win for you because of that. Something could have been getting in the way of your problem solving. Like this could have been fear or a fixation on something that like was of no consequence but actually detracted from your process. Things are looking really good. Just follow the line here. So yeah, if you're given clarity or you're given some type of plan, actually, or you're given like the idea of what to do here and what the next steps are, regardless of what you think about it, of like, is that really going to work or whatever, go with that. That's the encouragement. Because this doesn't come through for no reason. I'm seeing like the answer B right here. You just need to act on it and do it now. Like in that moment where you receive the Ace of Swords, like act on that immediately. Like you don't need to hold back and then still be like conservative. You can just go for that. I definitely see some like practical worries here, but you're being urged to like take this and to move forward, because I'm seeing like everything that you need to see in that moment be there for you. So you are able to move forward then, because I'm not seeing anything missing. I'm seeing you like have the answer there. And it feels like this is a step for you to connect with something that will be, it's like this is a foundation that's being built, and then you are going to be creating like the next levels and the next levels and the next levels, and that being something that really coincides with you, and there being a sense of security because of that. It feels like both emotionally and also physically too. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing is going on in the month of August. Invest, be patient, don't back down, don't undo anything, like keep moving forward. I'm seeing things are really going to be working out for you, for sure. This just feels like a bit of an obstacle that you've been facing, and you sort of had to do things a bit more maybe intuitively as well. But yeah, this feels like what you've been investing in to protect that and to keep doing that and be patient with it and to keep persevering more than anything. I'm seeing that be the overall message here. And when you feel like you get a moment where like that could be the answer, or I think that's it, go with that. Do not hesitate. Go forward with that. It will do what it needs to do, okay? This is a smaller piece of a bigger plan, a bigger overall plan that's taking place. And again, like there can be some doubt here, but I'm seeing this is really going to work for you. It really, really is going to work for you. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.